Good morning, my little peaches. The time is 7:01 on this hump day. We made it through the middle of the week. Tomorrow is my Friday. I'm very excited. Going on my little girls trip. We're going to shop till we drop on Friday, and then I'm going to recover by watching football on Saturday.
Yeah, recover. Shopping, so.
Well, I mean, there was one year we did this, and we shopped all day Friday, all day Saturday. I came back. I had enough.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped me and my friend Angel off so we could watch a ball game, I guess about 3:30. They went back out, shopped some more, and didn't come home until like 8:30.
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot do that. That's just not,
Yeah. Except for these locals, unless I'm going in the, I'm not going in the big box store. I'll go hit my local places, and other than that, it's click, click, click.
Yeah. We do a lot of that. We do a lot of especially hubby is addicted to Amazon Prime, and that's how he buys everything. He just prefer to do it from the comfy of the bed. He just sits there and says, I need this, I'll get this. And he doesn't like to go try stuff on. When we had to go to that wedding back in May, and he had to go try on some pants and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, try these on. He's like, we'll just get them. I said, try them on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm making him try the shirts on. He was standing there out of the dressing room like this, like a kid whose mama makes him try on all those clothes. He was standing there like this. He was like, is this good? Is this good? I was like, you know what? Just get what you want. I'm done with you.
We don't want to try them on.
I know y'all don't, but.
No.
I mean.
We know what size we wear. We're going to buy them and leave with it. If they make the shirts too small, then that's their problem. They're going to take them back,
Well, the problem is we needed a shirt to fit.
Yeah.
So I didn't. And here's the thing about clothes. You can hold up a large or an extra large and say, that'll fit. That's exactly. Then you'll hold up a large and go, who's that going to fit? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just such a wide variety. You can't just walk up and say, I wear a large. Mm-hmm. Because no, you don't. You might wear an extra large. You might wear a medium.
Well, and there's
sometimes
so many different
even a small.
cuts now. You got the slim cut, which I don't know why they even have that, but okay. The slim cut, it don't usually work for me. Let's get the regular cut. Let's go with the regular. Let's just have all regular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like the different washes on jeans. Yeah. I like the light, but to me, if you're wearing a dark pair of jeans, your shirt should be a lighter, like a light gray or, something like that. If you're wearing a light pair of jeans, your shirt should be darker, like a red or even a black or a dark green or something like that. I like to have that. Yeah. Hubby does not care.
No, he don't care. He's got on pants. He's got on shirt. When he leaves the house, he's happy. He's not offending anybody but you.
He's like, yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what he says. He's like, does this suit you right here? I'm like, you just wear what you want to wear.
Yeah, are you happy with what I have on?
Just wear what you want to wear. The only time I was like, it was when we were going to the wedding, and he was just going to put on whatever. And I was like, no, we're going to at least put a little effort into this one.
Yeah. I found these vests to be great. They're just the best.
Why do you like them? Just out of
curiosity.
I
don't know. I just like them. I like the look and like the fit. And then if you have on an ugly shirt under it or something, you just
it kind of covers it up.
It looks good. Covers it up. Yeah.
Well, I don't like collars. I don't like anything that folds down.
Yeah.
So I hardly ever wear any kind of collared shirt, like a polo or any long sleeve shirt with buttons or anything. I have a couple, and as long as it's wide. The collar is wide and it's not really bugging me. But anything that comes up and touches my neck, I just can't. That's why I don't wear turtlenecks. I don't wear high neck shirts. Yeah. Everything has to be below, it has to be right where my collarbone starts. Yeah. So I have to.
Are turtlenecks in? I guess they are. Huh? They ever go out?
I mean, they used to be in the 80s. That was like the big thing. Everybody wanted a turtleneck. The first time I put one on, I was like, Absolutely. So what I did, I was folding it down so that it would just barely come up to about right here.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't tell, but it was kind of thick, and I don't know. It bothered me. It still bothered me.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah. I know I'm a little weird. We're going to we're going to the I Love the 90s concert in December. It's in Montgomery.
Yeah.
It's general admission, so you can get, really whatever tickets you want. And I was looking last night. I said, I think I need to get me a I Love the 90s shirt or something, And he was like, why? And I was like, well, because we're going to a concert. And he was like, okay, just wear something.
Yeah,
it
just
doesn't
wear
matter.
a shirt. Yeah.
And I'm looking at him like he's grown horns. I'm like, what? Absolutely not. No, it's a concert. I gotta bring it.
Yeah.
And we don't dress for y'all, just FYI.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all dress because y'all like the clothes. I know. That's another reason we figured out that's why you like winter. Cold weather because you have all these clothes.
Women dress for each other. We want other women to think we look good and stuff.
Yeah.
We want women to go, that is fire. We love that.
Actually, you really say we look good and stuff thinking, no, she looks better than me.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe sometimes. But I also like the way people put things together, and I think, I never thought to do that. Let me try that.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I will look like a troll when I do it. Maybe that look doesn't work well for my body shape, because women can wear these flannel shirts and leggings and little boots, and if you're skinny and tall, it looks good on you. If it's somebody like me, I just look stumpy and like my clothes don't fit. So, I mean, I had to try it on. I had to make sure it works. Yeah. But I loved, and just because something looks good on somebody else, like I see clothes that I love, and I'm like, no way I could wear that because of this or that or the material, or I just cannot. I wouldn't be able to deal with it. But it looks really good. Yeah, it looks good on you.
Did you try to get your husband to get one of the I Love the 90s shirts too?
No, he has a Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt and a Metallica shirt. He would just wear one of those.
Yeah. And he's good with that. Dig it out of the closet, old. It may be something he's owned since he was 19. If it still fits, he'll wear it.
I may try to find like a Color Me Bad shirt or something. I really want one that had them all on it.
Is like Color Me Bad going to be there?
Color Me Bad, Tone Loc, Vanilla Ice, a couple other people that I'm not really familiar with. I probably know their songs, but don't know them. If that makes any sense.
I tried looking this up after you mentioned it yesterday, and I was like, whoa, how did I miss this? This should be a big thing.
It is. It's in Montgomery.
The information's all on like Instagram because I want to watch. I want to see a video. I don't want to just read. Usually I'm traveling, so I pull over on the side of the road to eat or whatever. Especially yesterday, I was all over the place. I wanted to get a little bit of information on it, and I was like, everything's on Instagram. So if you don't have an Instagram account, you can't watch any videos or anything on it.
Oh.
And I was like, well, this stinks. I want to see an ad maybe on YouTube or a platform that.
Huh. I looked up the concert itself. It has like a website. Yeah. But I think here's the thing about that concert though. I think on different dates in different places, maybe different artists.
Oh, okay.
Or like maybe Tone Loc couldn't do that one and they're going to put somebody else in his place. But for Birmingham, I triple checked to make sure.
For Montgomery.
Because if Color Me Bad wasn't going to be there, I mean, that's kind of who I like. I like Color Me Bad. Yeah. And Tone Loc, he has 2 songs.
I wonder how his voice is, though. I just wonder, Now, Vanilla Ice is going to have no problem.
Oh, no. Have you heard the rock version of Ice Ice Baby?
No.
Oh, he does it himself.
Really?
Because he'll perform. Yeah. It's not like it was when he was big time. Yeah. But he'll go different places and perform, and he does rock music. Yeah. He has more than just that he sings, but he does a rock version of Ice Ice Baby. It's actually not bad. It's like if Metallica did it. Yeah. It sounds pretty decent, actually. I was surprised. I was like, what is this?
Yeah. He's just a performer. I mean,
he is. I mean,
he had that show. I don't know if he still has it. That show was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's on some of the different channels you can get. I see it. It pops through my YouTube a lot. Different episodes. So
he's living the life.
He is. He struggled there for a little while. He caught a lot of flack with him and Billy Ray Cyrus. They were just people loved them, but they hated them in the same breath. You know, they're singing "Achy Breaky Heart" one minute, and they're like, I hate Billy Ray Cyrus in the next, and calling him Mullet Man. And the same with Vanilla Ice. They were like, you're just a wannabe rapper. Meanwhile, they're singing the song. You know, and they just neither one, I think, because Billy Ray can really sing. Yeah, he's got a couple of songs out there that are really good. And I don't think now he's a weirdo. He has turned into a whole weirdo. Like I can't even tolerate looking at him right now because he's just so weird. Like he had his own series where he was a doctor, and it was phenomenal.
Really?
Yes. And I was like, he can act. He's really not bad. And he can really sing too. But it's the other stuff that surrounds him, the hoopla and the craziness.
Well, his daughter was all crazy too. I don't even know where she's at now, what she's doing.
Well, right now lately I've seen her. She's done some kind of surgery where her cheekbones are real sunk in right here, and she doesn't have eyebrows now. Okay. It's like she has shaved them off and is doing this straight bang thing, and I'm like, what are you people doing? Why are you doing this? Kind of weird. And people are going, oh, she looks beautiful, looking gorgeous on the red carpet, and I'm like, yeah. No, she ain't.
I guess she's happy with her self.
I guess. That's it, though. Here's the thing. I might not be on board with it, but if she's confident, go. Yeah. Work it, I guess.
You should apply that rule to your husband and his clothes, too.
I mean, I do. I have.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to help him out sometimes.
I know.
Just on the wedding time.
Make sure he looks decent.
I don't care.
Make sure he looks decent when he goes out. Yeah.
Do what?
Make sure he looks decent when he goes out.
Though. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just that for that wedding, he would have just thrown on a wrinkled polo and called it a day. And I was like, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, because we also know how. I'm not going to apply this to him because I don't want to cause him any problems. But we also know how guys feel about going to a wedding.
Well, this was his work bestie's wedding.
Oh, was it? Okay,
gone, she would have murdered him. She would have. I'd had to let her in and let her murder him. Well, he was loving it then.
I'll take back what I said. He absolutely wanted to go. He loved it, probably.
Well, and it was Western themed.
I enjoy this wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Western themed, and he wore his boots and his jeans and his little shirt and his little cowboy hat. He looked so cute. Yeah. He did. I was like, whoa, you just looking good. And he's like, just do it for you. After I've had, a lot of men in here from the rodeo and stuff, and I kid, and I'm like, ooh, I got the good looking guy. And he's like, oh, you like cowboy hats, do you? Oh, you like this kind of uniform, do you? So he does it to mess with me mostly, but yeah. All right, we're going to thank our morning show sponsors. We thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Country Financial Insurance, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola, my friend Mike Baker. He's my bestie, Coca-Cola United Montgomery. He says he's wearing a vest himself today. Let me see here. Let's get this going. This one's for you, Mikey. Ready? A 1 and a 2 and a... Yeah, that was good. That hits right. All right. Also, thank you to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Putter Up in Pelham. I almost said Pell City. Putter Up in Pelham. Save more in Old Orchard Amish Furniture. I went to see Bruce, and then Baden the next day went to see Bruce. So Bruce has seen a lot of Piper Peach in the last 2 days. He's welcome. All right. We're going to take a quick break at 7:15. When we come back, we got a lot of stuff to talk about in the headlines. We had some mayoral races that did not turn out the way a lot of folks had hoped, unless you're blue. And then it went exactly the way. Jeep has a recall, and a young man has been charged in a crash that killed 2 of his friends. So we'll talk about those when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
Over, you're looking at me.
I'm side-eyeing you.
Yeah.
All right, it's 7:19. You're watching Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy here with you on Hump Day. I'm so happy that it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Good morning to Barry. He says, good morning, people.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for watching and listening.
Yeah, he travels, so he's all over the place, you know?
That's what
I mean, I don't know what area he's in today, but he travels, so, you know, he couldn't get this normally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he travels out of the range of a normal radio, you know, reach, so.
No, he doesn't.
Huh?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Download it on your app.
Oh, yeah, you do the app, yeah, but like I said, if it's normal, you know, just regular broadcast, he won't be able to get it, but he can download it on the app and listen or whatever, wherever he's at.
No excuses.
Exactly. No excuses.
All right. I want to say thank you to our regional playoff sponsors. Thank you to the town of Maplesville, G&H Home Improvement, Martina's Grill, Maplesville Pharmacy, Black Belt Seward, Valley Grand Mexican Restaurant, Ratliff Farms, Market 22, 36750 Boutique, Harrison and Sons Logging, Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Garrison's Farm and Home, Shelby Concrete, Save More, Old Orchard Amish Furniture, Home Lifters, and Patriot Dumpster Service. Thank y'all so much Those are our sponsors for Maplesville and Thorsby. We could not do these broadcasts without them. So thank you a million times. Thank you.
I went to Martinez yesterday.
Did you? What'd you have?
I just because it's the way I eat, I just got 2 hamburger patties, but they were good. Mm-hmm. They always have good hamburger patties. So I go in there and, grab a couple. They're always really nice. I call ahead and run in there and pick them up, hit the road again. Yeah.
Yeah, I met her. She's precious.
Yeah, they're nice.
Really,
they're
really,
nice
really
people.
like her a lot. Ricky has decided, we talked about this just briefly yesterday, that Baden is going to be Baden the elf to bring in canned goods and toy drives. And I don't think he's going to let up on this. He even offered to come here, be Santa, and let's fill up his wagon or trailer or whatever he's got full of toys and stuff.
Yeah.
If Ricky be Santa, I'll be the elf.
Really?
Wait.
He said he would order the suit.
He's got to get the costume though.
He said he would order the suit. I think my friend Heather, well, it's our mutual friend Heather, her and her husband, they have a big place out in Hayden, I think it is. He does all kinds of stuff. He's into everything, but they do a little thing up there. They have a big farm, and I think that he would be able to. I bet they have an elf costume, because Bob is a big dude too.
Yeah,
I think we could probably find one to fit Baden.
And Baden's pants are probably gonna run a little short.
Ricky says, "Wait, oh wait, no, you offered. You told me to say it, and that's what I'm doing." Oh, Coleman. I thought it was Hayden. Okay, is it Coleman? Coleman, Hayden.
Yeah, don't mix the two up now.
Do not.
So, and I think we need an additional elf, maybe not somebody so tall to be standing next to Baden. What was that word you used to describe yourself a while ago? Was it dumpy? What was that? What was the word you used? Shorter person, shorter in stature, to dress like an elf and stand beside Baden. I am shorter than Baden,
do that.
but the difference
if
is
you really
not
want to do that, Andy, I mean, I'm not. Don't let me steal your moment from you.
No, the difference between you and Baden would be so much that it would be great just seeing we've got like one really tall elf out there and one shorter elf out there.
Well, I mean, it is true. In the movie Elf, it's Elf, and then it's Zoe Deschanel is the other one.
She'll park the broom and take the
She will.
Park the broom, put on the ears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or we could have the elf with the broom,
We could do that. I usually Walmart about this time usually has some kind of green outfit or something. I could get the red and white stockings, and I would not be opposed to doing that. If it will bring food donations and toy donations in this building to help give folks that are less fortunate, I will do it. I'm down for it.
I'm going to say what
100%.
If they see that duo standing out close to the road, they're either going to be laughing so hard they crash their car, or they're going to pull in Associated or what is still Associated to me. My apologies, but whatever the new name for it is, they'll whip in there and see Jake and buy some food and bring it back and donate it.
Exactly. We definitely push people
Save
to go
more.
to Save More to buy.
It took me forever to come up with that word, Save More.
Save More.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not so. I mean, he knows that people are still going to call him Associated. I mean, it's like, well, in Pell City, for instance, there was a Kmart in a shopping mall. Mm-hmm. And there was everything in there, but there was a Kmart too.
Yeah.
It was never, the real name was never Kmart shopping mall. It was, I want Town Center shopping mall or something like that. I don't know. But everybody called it the Kmart shopping center. Mm-hmm. Since Kmart closed down about 8 years ago, or 9 years ago, there's been one thing that moved in there, and that was Martin's. For the last 10 years or so, they don't care that a new store is in town.
Yeah.
There's been even a new grocery store that's opened up there. People still call that they call it now the old Kmart shopping center. They don't add that there's like 15 new businesses in there. It's all still the Kmart shopping center. And to me that is so funny because we will get on something and you won't get us off of it. I mean so it's going to be associated to you forever. It doesn't matter how many things it's called. You're going to call it that.
Yeah.
over in it's Moody now, but we still call it. There was a place called Brompton in Moody. It was called, you get off at the Brompton exit. Well, Moody incorporated that, and there is no more Brompton.
It's still Brompton.
Except for, yes, there is. Because if you're talking to people that are from the area, you'll say, you just get off at the Brompton exit. Everybody knows exactly what you're talking about. If you tell somebody that's never been here before, well, you're going to get off at the old Brompton exit. It's Moody exit now. Like, you got to throw that in there. Like, you got to let everybody know it was one thing and now it's not.
I know some history.
Yeah. Exactly. I love it. And there was what was it in Odenville? It was Odenville incorporated something, and people still called it what it was. I can't remember now. It's been so long. It's been 20 years ago. I don't remember now what it was because I wasn't from there.
Yeah.
Same thing. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. You can call it whatever you want to, but you can rebrand it, rename it a million times, and people are still going to be stuck on what they know.
Remember
every time.
You were talking about the football sponsors a while ago, and I looked at the weather because I thought it looks like it's going to be rainy Friday.
Really? No.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be rainy. And then it looks like it may continue into the evening. I know it's a little far out yet, but it's still 55% for Friday night's what I'm seeing. And 90% for the day. This is going to be interesting football.
Ooh.
Interesting. And both of our teams in the county are playing at home.
Oh, they are playing at home. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Both of them are playing at home. So.
Okay. Let's see. We got, Thorsby is playing Randolph County. Maplesville is playing R.C. Hatch, and both of those are going to be home games.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah. So
possibly in the rain.
Possibly in the rain, and unless it lightens, it will stay in the lightens.
Lightens?
Lightens.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that not how you say it?
Lightning, unless it's lightning. Lightens. I don't know if that's in Webster or not. We'll look and see. Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to get grief today. We're giving you
like,
grief, you know?
I feel like I'm being picked on.
Just a little bit. It's all in fun, though.
I feel like y'all all gang up on me all the time.
Oh, don't do that. Everybody's going to be emailing in. We're just going to get flooded with messages in a minute.
They will. They'll be like, y'all quit picking on that baby.
Yeah, quit picking on Therese. I don't like him anymore.
Yeah. Auburn said, yeah, don't call ODS, Odenville Discount Store, because I will have no clue what you're talking about. You got to, I mean, that's what it was. It was Odenville Discount, it was Odenville Food Mart. It was OFS, OFM. And it got bought out, and so now it's Odenville Discount Store, and now people just call it ODS. And if you call it anything else, people are like, where? What are you talking about?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we got 1 minute, so we're going to take a break.
Yeah,
we're going to take a break. When we come back, I got to talk about the elections last night that are probably gonna.
It was everybody. It was all expecting it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think there were many surprises there.
I think they were hoping they could turn it though.
Yeah, I never thought there was a chance.
But there's one election that a lot of folks are having a hard time with, and we'll talk about that. And and even a real popular rapper weighed in on it, and now the cancel culture is after him. They want to cancel him.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing how one side does stuff, and if we don't like something, it's like tough. You just eat it.
Yeah.
But if we say something, it's no, you're not allowed to do that,
right.
And we're gonna can't.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing how it's just a back and forth continually. It gets old, but we'll talk about it when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Looking Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
We are back. The time is 7:33. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you on this Wednesday. It's cool again. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool enough for the men to break out the vests.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very rarely do you see men like bundled up. I mean, they have to be, it has to be like really, really cold and they have to be working out in it.
Yeah.
Mostly guys will do what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they'll have all this on and shorts.
Yeah.
I have never understood that, but
that's my
you
son.
do you.
Yeah,
Does he?
that's
Yeah,
my son. Yeah.
I got one like that.
Yeah.
Tristan is very, very hot-natured.
But they also, some of them wear a hoodie in the summer, and I'm looking, you know.
Which is what makes zero sense. He's
No.
hot-natured, wearing a hoodie
Yeah.
and shorts.
Yeah.
24/7, 365.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
All right, so we had some elections across the
Mm-hmm.
country last night. How do you say it? Zoran Mamdani? Mamdani.
Yeah,
He
Mamdani.
won the New York City mayoral race. Virginia is got I call it blue, blue mayor. New Jersey and California all going to have blue mayors.
Yeah.
Not California,
California.
but the city. What is that?
Which one? L.A.?
Can't remember now.
There's a ton of them.
One of them, one of the big
Yeah.
ones, is
They
going to have.
got like
Yeah.
at least 3 cities.
The whole
I know.
state's blue,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much. Not the entire state,
Well,
but
no.
yeah,
No.
the people in all those big cities are blue. I mean, blue as blue can be.
So he is this guy. To look at him, he looks like a pretty cool dude.
Yeah,
You know, my problem is that anytime you have a representative or somebody that is constantly in aggressive challenge mode, that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
He's already throwing out challenges to Donald Trump. You know, basically, we're
Yeah.
going to take you down. You're,
yeah,
and here's the thing. I saw a thing yesterday, and I don't know if it's true. CNN put it out. But it said that Trump has the lowest presidential rating right now in history. And I think it's because of the shutdown.
Yeah.
That is all. They're all blaming him for it and
Yeah.
saying we're not doing SNAP benefits until the government opens back up. But what they don't realize is that the government is shut down, and he is offering for it to be for WIC.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you're on WIC, you're still going to get partial benefits.
Yeah, well, and they had a court order yesterday that said they had to pay certain benefits out. I think it was SNAP benefits that the court ordered them to pay the SNAP benefits. And I don't know where the money's coming from.
He's not going to do it though. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's there's a
How
deal
can a
out there.
judge tell him what to do?
Yeah,
How
they can.
can a judge decide
Oh,
something
they can.
like that?
They make all those decisions. It's been a problem the whole time. And it'll go, may go all the way to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court's deciding something big today on his tariffs also. So this is going to be a big deal.
What's the point in having a president and representatives if a judge can come in here and tell you everything you're doing, I'm about to undo for you?
And you can't tell me judges are not biased because it does seem to run to a degree along party lines. If you have a liberal judge in there, he's going to lead toward the liberal side of things or interpret the law that way. If you have a conservative judge, he may or may not, do it as well.
Right.
So it really gets to be a real tricky deal. But, I agree with you. He needs to do what he wants to. But then again, if we're on the other side of the fence, we're going to be like, whoa, you can't do that. So,
that's true, I guess.
It gets that way. But I just don't like the going back and forth and all the political, and I can't say it's unjust. I mean, what's they seem to go in office now and they find something that the other person's done that they can prosecute and run with it or go after them. We need to stop some of this.
Well, it's wild. I mean, New York to me is one of the most violent areas. New York City
it's bad. It's not great. Yeah.
And there's just a lot going on all over the place. And these governors and mayors seem to be encouraging the things that are going on in their state.
Yeah.
And I'm not understanding that. This is ridiculous what's been going on lately.
Yeah.
And then you got a mayor that is just sitting there and being defiant at every single thing that happens. And if the shoe was on the other foot, they would be telling us to eat it and sit down and shut up.
That's because it plays to their base.
Right.
That's my opinion. You're going to play to your base, and if your base, don't want ICE in there, they don't want good police control, then they're gonna fight it.
Well, 50 Cent, he's a
Yeah.
big time rapper.
Yeah.
He sent a photo to social media with a tombstone saying R.I.P. NYC.
Yeah.
After Mamdani's mayoral win, now people are saying, let's cancel him.
Yeah.
Let's cancel him. He can't say that.
You do to 50 Cent. He's been around forever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 50 Cent's 50 Cent.
Yeah.
He's gonna do what he says. But I mean, I get he has a right to feel how he wants to feel about it.
He does, and he can say it. But once again, I'm gonna go back. I go back and forth on that. I like when they say what I want to hear, but I don't like it when they don't say or when they do something crazy. Promote a narrative. But he really wasn't. I don't guess he was really promoting any kind of a lie. He was promoting his opinion and put his opinion out there.
Well, he's getting a lot of votes saying, well, I didn't expect that from you. I'm really disappointed in you, bro.
Well, yeah, because they want him to go a certain direction. I have a lot of respect for somebody that will, that if they know what's going on, they do their research and they put it out there, okay. But then you've got, some people I believe are just political pawns that just go out and say something just because people listen to them.
Well, his words are, New York has fallen, and I get to watch what people voted for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, what he does in New York doesn't really affect me one way or another, except for if he keeps going, it ends up being...
Yeah, getting higher office. Yeah, will
getting
be
in higher office. And then it will be a problem.
And if you look at, like, his policies and then, people like Maduro that implemented a lot of those policies, and then you see Venezuela collapse. I mean, it's kind of following the same path, so it could, it could be a disaster for New York. But then again, they'll reach out and get federal funds and roll on.
Well, I mean, The thing is that I worry about people following somebody who just says, "I'm a socialist. That's who I am. That's what I am. A socialist. I'm Muslim. I'm a socialist." You know.
Yeah.
But is he even from here?
I believe so. I believe so.
Know.
I'm not that well because I just tune him out every time I hear him. Like, I don't want to deal with you.
Right.
You know. But those socialist policies don't work. They never work. They've been proven not to work, and that he's going to bring free everything to New York. You know.
I just can't even imagine saying that you're a socialist and wanting to bring socialism to this country when we've worked so hard to get rid of that idea.
Yeah, but the way they'll get this money, you know, they'll tax people that come in. They'll say they'll tax the rich. Well, guess what the rich are doing? And all those people that are here, they're moving. They're leaving there. They're going to Florida. They're not going to California. They're not going to, you know, they're not staying in New York. They're going to Florida because the taxes are less. Mm-hmm. They have more freedom. They can do what they want, and it's a lot safer. Yeah. You know, we got Grady Judd down there that can take care of business.
I love me some Grady. Grady for president.
Yeah.
I think actually somebody wrote his name in on a ballot. I don't blame him. I would too. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Big story that's been in the news. I'm gonna jump around just a little bit because I want to go ahead and.
You never do that, really.
It's 7:42. I don't want to get into that right now. We'll just talk about Jeep has a recall. Let me see what I can talk about in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I saved it, and guess what? It's not here. Wonderful. I love it when that happens. Anyway, Jeep has recalled like 300 and something thousand vehicles because of fire. It could catch on fire. I mean, what are we doing? They're wanting folks to pay $60,000 and $75,000, $80,000 for a vehicle, and we can't even be sure that it won't catch on fire.
It's Jeep.
What does that mean? I don't know.
It's Jeep. I mean, if you do your research, you'll know what you're buying when you get there. That's all I got to say about that. You know.
Well, this is actually on the hybrid models, but still, they're trying to push hybrid. Let's do the battery. Get that battery.
Yeah.
Get that battery and catch on fire.
Yeah, get that battery in there. In a Jeep realistically, Jeep is built as an off-road or marketed as an off-road vehicle.
They say here that the company said an investigation found 19 reports of fires and 1 with an injury. The recall covers 2020 to 25 Jeep Wrangler 4Xs. That's what it says, 4Xs.
Yeah. Just don't park it in the garage and don't park it close to the house.
Right.
You know, you might want to line some fire extinguishers up along the road just in case.
Just keep a bunch handy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or just make sure your premiums are paid up and your deductible's low, you know.
It was 375,000 of them are under recall right now in the U.S., but the bulk of them being in the U.S. Mm-hmm. What is Stellantis? Is that their parent company?
Yeah, that's the parent company.
Never heard of them in my life.
Yeah, Stellantis, they own a bunch of different car companies.
Yeah, it does say exactly what you said. Don't park it next to some structures.
Yeah. Until
a fix is made.
Yeah.
That's asinine to say something like that.
But if I
have one, just don't park it next to anything.
Yeah.
What in the world?
But if I had one, I could park like every day. I'd park really close to your car, just in case. You know, I'd be doing you a favor.
I'm upside down in that thing. No, you wouldn't.
Oh well,
I don't have gap insurance on that sucker. I should have.
Yeah.
Well, because I bought gap insurance.
Yeah.
On a car that I got rear-ended, and it was their fault. My gap insurance would not pay for it.
Because it was their fault?
No, they gave me all kind of bogus every time I submitted it, and because I appealed it like 3 or 4 different times. I was like, I purchased this insurance for you to do the payoff. Well, we're going to deduct this, and we're going to deduct this, and I think they gave me like $100 or something. And I was like, y'all have lost your mind. Then when I went to go press it further, guess what? They're no longer in business.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to, because I bought my car from Nissan, and when I went and bought this other car from the same place, they were like, are you going to do gap insurance? I said, absolutely not. It was a waste of my money because when I had a wreck that was not my fault, they would not pay the the coverage. And he said, well, what company was it? And I told him. He goes, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
And I was like, so y'all are knowingly selling
I bet
a gap insurance that won't cover anything, and then you're telling me, yeah, that's about right, but trust me on this company.
Yeah, oh yeah, this one's good. This one's different.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Not trusting you now.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I bought the car from them to start with. Shouldn't have.
Yeah, hubcaps. Bitterness.
If I'd have known that was hubcaps when I bought that car, I didn't even think to check that. That was not even something.
They're good looking hubcaps. You can't tell they're hubcaps. Until you hit a curb, one goes rolling off.
Which is, I guess, what happened? I don't know. I went and got my tires rotated and balanced and my oil change. And when I went in there, I had a hubcap. And apparently from there to home and from home to work, I lost a hubcap along the way. And Baden just happened to see it. And he had to give me the business about it. And I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, my hubcap? It had to go rolling down the street somewhere.
The guy didn't even know what a hubcap was in the shop. He said, I've never seen one of these. What is this?
Well,
She probably did.
they told me they would give me it. They would replace the hubcap. And then when I got down there, it's like, well, we watched the video and you had a hubcap on when you left. And those things, they said he's like, they come off. He said they don't come off easy.
Yeah, if they're put on properly.
And I was like, well, then how did it come off? I mean, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
All right. 7:47, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about this August Borden situation. But that's going to be a long conversation. So we're going to talk about that when we come back. Y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Angie broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Are you tired of big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family. We are back. The time is 7:49. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Angie here with you. I don't know what Baden's doing with this music.
Little of Baden's humor there. He's loving it over
Lord,
there.
have mercy.
We're just kind of going, okay, whatever. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Goofball. All right. August Borden.
Mm-hmm.
So earlier in the year, when school kind of first started, not too long, probably about a month and a half ago, I guess.
Oh, it's been longer than that.
Was it?
Yeah.
This was when school started.
Well, yeah, but school's been in for
August, September, October, November. Yeah, okay, it's been a few months.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there, y'all, if you don't know the story, a young man who was a football player at Tuscumbia High School, in Tuscumbia.
I think was it Deschler? Which one was it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's Tuscumbia.
But it's in
City Schools,
Tuscumbia. Yeah.
Somehow got massive injuries.
He fell down the stairs.
Fell down the stairs. It was an unfortunate incident, accident. I'm sorry, unfortunate accident. Lots of video that nobody can produce other than can't see what's going on video.
Ended up on a ventilator.
He ended up on a ventilator. Nobody's really talking. The DA has said, we don't know what happened. It's just,
the school didn't have any cameras.
No cameras where that was. Everything is very convenient. Well, this boy is still struggling. He still is not 100%. So they've been saying that they feel like there's a massive cover-up going on there, which I thought from the beginning. Look, don't give somebody who watches all these crime stories something like this, because I'm going to be screaming cover up the whole time. I mean, it's so obvious that there is one, and how more isn't being done about this. Or maybe there is behind the scenes and we're just not seeing it. I know that the FBI, they've been like, please, FBI, come in here and do something about, like, check this out. Something is not right. Now, the same school, Friday night after a ball game, 2 of the football players got into a scuffle, or actually a fist fight, and it was filmed. It's amazing how that was filmed, but nothing else involving August has been able to, be found other than nothing that proves anything. And the school is saying, please don't share this video. And obviously we can't make you not do it, but it is not in the best interest of the students and their families if you keep sharing this video. Well, nobody has got the best interest of August's family and him in mind during all of this. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this boy's head. Somebody even pulled a close-up of his head, and you can see like shoe mark print on the side of his head, like somebody stepped on it and squished it in the ground. He had skull and orbital fractures as well as a concussion. I mean, this boy did not fall down. A fall downstairs did not cause this. Something else, somebody did. Now, the family and I guess or friends of the family, they've raised enough money to give like a $30,000 reward. Yeah. And they're begging people to please do the right thing. Come forward. Tell what you know. You can get this reward money.
Yeah.
Well, that was said prior to the ball game. They lost their ball game, and the fight very well could have been about the game itself. Yeah. Who knows? But it seems kind of coincidental and is kind of in line with somebody may know more than what they've been saying this whole time, and maybe their frustrations have gotten the best of them, and they're like, I think I need that 30 grand in my pocket. I think it's 30 grand in my pocket, and I think I'm going to have to tell what I know, and that's what I think happened. Now, do I know this for sure? No. Again, conspiracy theory coming in.
In the latest episode of Teresa's Crime Theory.
Yep. So I say all that. I want to get your take on it.
Yeah.
Because you've been following this story pretty good, too.
Yeah, I followed it some on and off. And, my dad lives in the area, and they've got some stories going around up there that he's told me, that, this incident involved a girl. And that's about as far as I'll go with it because I don't want to get into it. Get into just spreading some sort of theory.
Yeah.
But, I think if there's a $30,000 reward out there, somebody's going to come clean. But the likelihood of there being a fight after a football game is pretty likely too. Just a separate incident, and the school just really don't want any more bad publicity whatsoever, but they're going to get it. I mean, when you go through and say, well, don't do this, regardless whether you are or not, you look suspicious.
Well, and here, I forgot about this part of the story.
Yeah.
The DA says that a student put him in a bear hug and that the younger boy passed out. He did not get those injuries from a bear hug and passing out, unless he passed out and then they were kicking him when he was down.
Now, what kind of bear hug was this? I mean, was this a polite? Was this? It
was horseplay. It was.
This was a friendly bear hug.
Friendly bear hug.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's been determined that it was a freak accident.
A friendly bear hug and a freak accident. But the DA has kind of been. I know where people develop the theories because the DAs seem to be kind of dismissive of this in a way. Nothing happened, nothing to see here, keep moving.
Right.
You know.
Something very serious happened there.
Yeah, something happened.
And I'm not happy that this is being swept under the rug like this.
Well,
and that's why I think, and even the county who was doing the investigation have said we can't, based off the text messages and witness statements that we have, we can't find any ill intent.
Yeah.
I know there is something out there.
Yeah, but you can't.
I know there is. There's got to be.
I have a hard time believing that there's a bunch of kids, and I'm just imagining how the stairs used to be at the school where we were at.
Oh, the whole
we
time
go down the stairs. There's tons of people on these stairs.
Yes, and the whole time we're talking about it, I'm imagining my high school where you had the stairs, a landing, and then upstairs, and I'm just in my head that is what it probably looks like.
But it was always full of people going up and down. And I find it hard to believe that this many people are on those stairs and nobody's come forward to say, well, this is what happened or this is what didn't happen.
Right.
You know, I know, you know, being around kids, former kid myself, but you know, people tend to, if they have information, they tend to share it.
Right.
So with if there's a $30,000 or whatever reward out there, even if it was $3,000, I would think somebody would step forward and say, "This is what really happened.
I'm telling you,
this is what I saw."
I think somebody will.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
And then just a couple of days ago, there were protests that were going on. They were protesting in downtown Tuscumbia. There was a lot of people at this. I'm a little surprised actually, but
yeah,
they were. This was at Thursday at noon, and I mean. And the family has filed a civil suit.
Yeah. But I'm just wondering how this has gotten so much traction. I mean, I wonder how this one instant in Tuscumbia, and I don't know, I'd just like to figure it out, the logistics of it, how this one instance gotten so much traction and so much attention.
Because it's so unbelievable.
I guess.
How is it that all of us can see this and nobody else can? Yeah. Because the district attorney says the investigation has concluded, the case is closed, and as far as the criminal justice system is concerned, there will be no more done on this. There is no criminal action. We're not protest, do what you got to do, but we're done here.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. And I mean,
there's got to be more to
that's
this.
the way he's got to handle it. But, you know, I just wonder why this one's drawn so much attention, because this happens every day. Different places. I mean,
not to this degree, though. I
don't know. I mean, kids, it's different now. Just like that, we saw the video of the young lady. We know why that made, national news or made big time news. The young lady that unfortunately died, at the bonfire at the pit, I think they called it.
Yeah.
And
there's more to that story too.
Yeah, because she passed away. So that makes big time news. But that kid they were going for. I mean, they would have hurt that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they didn't hurt him any worse. And I think didn't they hurt a guy the week before that did not come out that actually had I think he had some pretty serious injuries, and that never come out. So
really, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's another incident involving the guys that allegedly, allegedly there was an incident the week before. They've got video of it, and it appears to be the same people that attacked the man.
Really?
Yes, in the other video.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, and so I mean, that's what I'm saying. But that case never made any kind of waves, even though that kid was hurt. I understand this kid was at school. He got hurt. Maybe that's why it went so far. And I understand the young lady passed away, in the other incident.
Well, and I think too, this one happened on school grounds.
Yeah, I think that has something to do with it.
I mean, it happened around a bunch of kids, and nobody's talking. There's like this. This actually, there's going to be a movie made about this. I'm telling you, it's probably already in the making.
You think one of these things is going to come up there, conspiracy
and here's the
movie?
thing. I think they're going to dramatize it to the point to where there's some kind of big conspiracy going on.
Well, and they're good at that.
Pinky promise, we're going to, until somebody decides that they want the money more than they want the pinky promise.
They're good at that, and they make money off that, and they kind of stir the pot.
They need to get that girl. She used to be a prosecutor, and now she goes in and solves cold cases. Yeah. Her and another lady, they need to get her on the case because she will dig up, she will find some stuff.
Yeah, find some dirt.
Yes. All right, it's 8:01. We're going to take a break. When we come back, a young man that has been charged. Yeah, I guess he is. It was Mount Olive.
Kind of local, yeah.
Charged in a crash that killed 2 of his friends, and another monkey gone down. Down. We'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
What is going on with Baden over there? I'm gonna remove him as being in charge of the music for Morning Mayhem.
It's mixing it up.
He's mixing it up, all right.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. The time is 8:04. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. I just ran across a story. My gosh, it's saying here that Hugh Freeze's passion for golf helped get him fired at Auburn. This is coming from the New York Post. Yes, it is saying here that the boosters were seeing him at the golf course when they felt like he should have been preparing for football.
Yeah.
He got a free whatever. He could go play anytime he wanted to. And he had a tee time for like after the ball game, on Sunday or Monday. And then immediately that was removed off of the golf course. He could not go like that quick.
Really?
They everything out of here. It says here that he was given a $15.8 million buyout, which we already knew. And it says during his 3 seasons It's been no secret that Freeze loves to golf, but it appeared to some people that he began to take a little more priority in that than coaching. And I did not know that. They said he would even come up there and watch other people play golf, even if he didn't play, when they felt like he should have been spending time coaching.
He's clearing his head.
The only problem we didn't foresee is that he wanted to play golf way more than he wanted to coach anymore. Several stories have surfaced during the summer about his affection for golf, and even Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin seemed to take a dig at him about it on X.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they did feel like after this loss, okay, enough's enough.
Yeah. Well, after they booed him off the field, I mean, I don't think anybody. He probably didn't want to go back. Nobody wanted to go back.
I wouldn't want to go back.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go back. And
well,
I think that is so classless.
Especially if you don't get a huge payout.
Just tacky to do stuff like that. I don't understand.
You get you a huge payout, and you're like, why worry about it? You know, let's take the check and go.
Yeah, I don't. Very sad.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to talk about this guy here. It is Camden Willis. He's 19. He faces 2 counts of reckless murder after a vehicle crash on Mount Olive Road in July of this year left Traylon Floyd and Tristan Cox dead and 6 others injured. He was released yesterday on bail. It showed him with, I guess, his mom or somebody walking him out. But apparently he was going 88 miles an hour in a 45-mile-an-hour zone. And it was 2:55 in the morning when he crashed.
Yeah.
They didn't have any business at 19 being out that late anyway, or that early, whatever you want to say. They had 8 people packed in a 2014 Chevrolet Silverado, which we used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
I can't really say much about that. We used to do all kind of crap.
Was it just 8? Yeah.
And then it had 8 people were packed with Willis driving. The passenger beside him sitting on the center console, 1 teen in the front passenger's lap, and 4 others seated across the back seat.
So we know which 2 probably.
Yeah, they had been drinking. Officers noticed the smell of alcohol, and they checked. They checked Camden, and apparently he had a .049 blood alcohol content. And he said that the surviving passengers, which is Detective Ralph Goodwin, interviewed them, and the surviving passengers told them that Willis or Camden had been swerving and speeding, and then after the wreck said, "Don't call the police. Say a car came out of nowhere after the crash." So he was trying to cover up his tracks.
Yeah.
So, and the 2 teens that died from blunt force trauma to the head. 1 was ejected from the vehicle.
I mean, one bad decision and you've ruined your entire life. And,
and his
2
attorney,
others.
He says, these were his best friends.
Yeah.
So he's devastated. And he understands how the family feels. Here's the thing, though. He was driving, and he should be held accountable for that. But, and as kids, you don't think. But sometimes you have to understand that your actions have consequences too.
Yeah.
There was a lady, the reason I saw this story, and it's because the reason I'm tying this in all has to do with alcohol and consequences. She was on a cruise, and she drank a lot and fell overboard.
Yeah.
Well, they're suing the cruise lines for her being overserved. As a server, I do not think, and I wouldn't care if you're going to drink too much. If you cannot control your own self, you should not be able to sue a company or a business because you decided to drink more than you should.
Yeah.
And they can say, well, once you get to an impaired point, you don't have the judgment or whatever to know when you're being overserved. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Most people know it, and they just keep going anyway. They don't care.
Yeah.
But she was on a cruise ship. She should have been able to drink what she wanted to. But with that said, though, her falling overboard has nothing to do with the people behind the bar or the cruise
Right.
ship. It has to do with her and her actions doing whatever she did to cause that to happen.
Yeah.
And I hate that something bad happened to her, but at the same time, you can't always hold other people accountable for your mistakes and your actions. What are your thoughts on that? Because I just disagree.
I mean, I disagree too. I don't think they should. Now, maybe if you go at it from the aspect of, well, maybe they should have a different style railing or something like that, then okay. But say you walk in a restaurant and you're like, I'm a diabetic, give me a Coke.
Right.
You order a sugary Coke and they're like, bring me some pie. Mm-hmm. Is it the server's responsibility to look at you and say, you can't have that. You're diabetic. It's going to cause your blood sugar to go up.
Because you know what you would say as a patron?
Yeah.
I'm here and I want to eat.
I'm going to pay for this. Give me what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everybody's tolerance is different.
Right. And then, a person, like I said, and people say, well, that don't really compare. Well, yeah, because a person that's diabetic can become lethargic,
Right.
And, so you just, you keep giving them sugar, and then they go into a diabetic coma and fall out and have a wreck. Is that the restaurant's fault also?
Mm-hmm. Well, I tell you, and they put a lot of pressure on drinking establishments, especially when you have servers that are like 19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You've got to be able to look at a driver's license and tell if it's legit.
Yeah.
You can sit there and study it for 30 minutes and still not be able to tell, and you just think, oh, it's good.
Yeah.
When I worked at the restaurant, it used to come to all the time. I wasn't there. I was there that day, but I had left. I had already left. They were still there when I left.
Yeah.
They apparently all had fake IDs, every one of them.
Yeah.
The driver chose to drank way too much, had several pitchers of beer.
And nobody knows who the driver is that's serving them, right? You don't always know this guy's going to be the driver when you're serving him.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he was the one that drove.
Yeah.
You don't know as a
you don't
server.
know how he got there or nothing
right.
else. Yeah.
So they leave. They get in an accident, kill a whole family.
Yeah.
I think one of the passengers maybe died. Anyway, the family of the boy who did the driving tried to sue not only the establishment, but the manager on duty and the server at the table.
Yeah.
She did everything she was supposed to. She checked their IDs. She thought they were legit. She gave them the drinks. And then the family that got killed also same thing. It was a dual civil action lawsuit too. And I think they ended up settling out of court, but still, at some point, you got to stop expecting everybody else to be accountable for you. You got to have enough sense.
Right.
If you know that after 2 drinks you're going to be teetotaling, then you need to arrive in an Uber and leave in an Uber, or have a designated sober driver that has not had a drink of alcohol. Period. That is on you.
Right.
It is on me. It is on the next person and the next person after that. But they do put, the ABC board and state laws put a lot of emphasis on making sure the establishments are the ones that are held accountable. And I just don't think that's right.
No.
Especially, can you imagine if that server losing everything she had because they were doing something illegal? Why should their illegal actions affect her?
Right.
Yeah,
they shouldn't. And the problem is these lawyers, the way they set this thing up, they'll go after who they think's got the money. Yeah. And then they'll include these other people probably because they have to.
Maybe.
That's because they were employees of that corporation.
Yeah. A lot of that.
But just because you, like I said, you serve somebody something, or, if you have a friend come over at your house and you give him a couple of beers and he leaves there and has a wreck, you drank those beers. You didn't force him to drink them, so. Yeah, we're just in one of those worlds where we're just go after whoever we can for
It's
whatever.
A shame. It's a shame that it's come down
to
that.
When's it going to come to the point, if we're already at that point, when's it going to come to the point that, and this is where I get sideways with some of these things, that the DA is not going to say, well, you served them, so you're partially responsible for these deaths. I mean, when do we get to that point? And they're like, we're going to file criminal charges against you for this.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like a crime where you go to jail. It's on your record.
Yeah. Now, if you're a mom and you're serving drinks at an underage kids party, it's a little different. And you know they're drinking, you know. Yeah. That's a little different. But
all right, it's 8:15. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about, we talked about APT and PBS about a month ago. Well, APT has got some decisions to make. So we're going to talk about that when we come back. And we'll talk about that second monkey, too, because we kind of went over on this other topic. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
I'm not.
She's
I'm totally
sitting over
not
here.
ready.
Yeah.
Well, Deanna got in here, got me distracted.
I blame it on Deanna.
We're cutting up
Everything's
with
Deanna's
her.
fault.
I'm blaming it on her anyway. All right, it's 8:19. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you. We got to talk about this monkey. Another monkey has been shot and killed. One left.
They picked the wrong section of the United States.
I don't know who shot this one, but I know a mama shot that
Yeah,
that
I don't
one.
know who shot the second one, but seriously, I mean, I feel kind of bad for the monkeys because if they had crashed out in California or up north somewhere where there
We'd
were
rounded them up.
pretty strict gun laws, you know, I don't know how exactly they would have handled it, but the monkeys probably wouldn't have took gunfire because they get out down here in the South and it's, you know, we ain't playing.
Yeah.
Mamas, nobody.
You know. I know these mamas ain't. These Mississippi mamas ain't playing.
We're not playing around. We're gonna get those darn monkeys, you know, and they're going down. So I mean, Mississippi, bad choice.
Yeah.
You know.
Mississippi, bad choice.
Yeah, bad choice. Yeah.
I love it.
They're like, man, I wish that guy had crashed somewhere else, 'cause, you know.
Let's see. I want to see if it was a woman that shot it. I got to see. That's not.
They had a woman on a meme, but I do not believe that was the woman. It could have been, but they had a woman on a meme, and she was, you know, she was pretty serious. I bet they're getting hate mail though.
Oh gosh, it doesn't say. It just said a second monkey had been shot and killed. So
yeah.
They got one more.
One more monkey out there.
One more monkey out there.
He's probably cold and hating life right now because it's cold out there, and you know.
My tummy
is rumbling.
I'm hungry. Apparently. Oh, speaking of hungry, let me tell you what I did yesterday.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
I left here yesterday and had to go to Market 22. They are where Bees Market used to be. They have all the fresh cut meats and the seafood
Formerly
and all
known
that.
as Bees Market, yeah.
I went in there and I got, they had these bourbon garlic pork chops, boneless, pretty thick. And I was like, I bet these taste good. And so Tavante says, well, here. And
try one.
So I go home and I went to the store. I went to Save More and got more because that was only two. Yeah. And I got some more and I got some sides to go with it. Went home and cooked up those bourbon pork chops. Oh my gosh.
Good.
They were phenomenal. And all I did, they already have the seasoning and everything. Yeah. They've been sitting like that, you know. Yeah. They hand cut them so you can get, you know, whatever thickness you want. If you tell them, hey, I want ones that are a little thicker, I guess they can do more. Yeah. But all I did was put a little oil in the pan, and I got the oil hot, and I put them right down in that oil, and just, you know, on side to side, they were delicious. Yeah. So tender. They were amazing. So.
You have to give them a try.
You need to get, I would have never thought to try one like that. It had a little bit of a sweet. Yeah. A little bit of sweet. Absolutely phenomenal. The rub and seasoning, whatever they put on the sauce was, man, it was fantastic. I love it. I wish I'd have got more than two. I wish I'd have said, maybe I'll just add some to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I had, because, you know, I cooked up my own and they were still good. But that particular flavor with the seasonings was what
really
had.
Good.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Back to the monkeys. This is how I hop around. So I don't really. We don't know. That's it. Another monkey has been shot.
Taken down. Yeah.
And I mean, look, they said these diseases. They're dangerous. We need to round them up.
Then they said they don't have
diseases. Then they said they don't, but they're aggressive. Yeah. But if they're just aggressive, tranquilize them and put them and take them back. Take them where you were taking them to start with.
Get them in a trap. I guess having a guy standing on tranquilizers, so is probably not, you know.
But to just shoot and kill them, I don't understand that.
I think they'll bite.
Tranquilizer. Bullet.
Well, bullet's a tranquilizer.
Well, the tranquilizer will subdue them.
You just don't recover.
And they'll still be alive.
Yeah, possibly.
If they don't have the diseases and they're just aggressive, tranquilize them and they haven't hurt anybody.
But they'll probably put them back in a cage and euthanize them.
Here's the thing, is that these monkeys did nothing to anyone. They didn't bite anybody. They didn't attack anybody. They didn't any of that. And I get that you're scared because you don't know what to believe from the media, what's being let out there. Yes, they do. No, they don't. You know, well, maybe. We don't know. They're aggressive. But, you know, what are you supposed to think? So, yeah, as a mama, you see a monkey coming into your yard, you're going to, okay,
Yeah.
I probably need to take care of this before something bad happens.
What would you do if it come in your yard, though? Would you go fumbling around for your tranquilizer gun?
No, but I'm saying authorities.
Yeah,
They should have gotten people that do this thing for a living to come in and help rescue these animals. They should not have just been killing them off one by one.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do anything. We didn't see any kind of aggression. We didn't see any of that.
Right.
That's like just looking at a cat and go, that's an aggressive cat, and shooting it. That makes no sense to do that.
Yeah.
I'm really sideways about how they handled this story and this situation.
Maybe a trap would have been. Maybe they could have trapped him. I don't know. I'm just not.
Alabama Public Television, they're considering cutting ties with PBS, raising concerns over the future of children's programming. So I get,
really?
Yeah. I mean, for me, and probably for you, Alabama families especially, we gathered around to watch Sesame Street. We watched Electric Company, Zoom, and then later on, Arthur, Nova, Daniel the Tiger, and a bunch of, they had Clifford the Big Red Dog. They had Peppa Pig. They had all kinds of stuff on APT.
Really?
Public television. Yeah. And my kids watched it all.
Yeah.
Every bit of it. But if that does, it could change what the viewers see on TV.
Yeah.
On their screens. There's been a board meeting, and so the board meeting raised, questions. Do we want to continue with this? Right now, things are going to be kept the same, but they have, they have Nova and Antique Roadshow. I forgot about the Antique Roadshow being on there. And that's 90% of their content.
And that's interesting in a very boring way.
Is it?
In Antiques Roadshow? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting and, like I said, in a very boring way.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot of excitement going on there. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
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 I mean, if they were to cut their ties with PBS, that means that they probably won't have the children's programming anymore. They'll do something different.
I think they need to do away with all that government funded anyway.
Well, the president did too.
Yeah.
He's not a fan of this public TV. He thinks it's crap.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's a money thing. It's,
Well, they funnel money into it,
yes.
and they use it to, then it wouldn't matter to me which side it was, but they funnel money into it, and then they use it to push an agenda. And I don't think the government money needs to go to that. The government needs to get out of the television, but we're not, it's not the 1950s anymore, not the 1960s. There's plenty of people out there. If they want somebody to fund APT, they can go find their money. And PBS, just like this outlet right here and every other outlet around.
Oh, yeah. And I forgot Mr. Rogers, too. it was on that station.
Yeah. He was great.
But it's not the same. Things have moved on. And, back then, I guess it was a good thing. Of course, we were a Democratic state back then, too.
Yeah.
Things have changed. We're not anymore. We're Republican and mostly statewide.
Yeah.
But I don't really know all the intricate ins and outs on public television. I just know that it was a big issue about it being a way to funnel money for a lot of agendas. Let's just put it that way. And that in that scenario, then I think.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of public funding goes into it. And like I said, I just don't think we don't need that anymore.
Right.
People will pick these shows up. If they're good shows, they'll go with them. Somebody will take it. Somebody will, buy the rights to the show, or they'll funnel money or purchase advertisements on APT and PBS. Ads have not killed us yet. We can watch a few ads, if we want to watch Antique Roadshow.
Yeah, because that's what it was all about. It had no commercials.
Right.
It was funded in a way.
It would say funded by some foundation or something,
Brought to you by these sponsors or something, or
this
donors.
Foundation.
Sponsors, donors, I can't remember what term they use.
And those donors can keep giving. We just
and back then, I didn't know what that meant, nor did I care.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
see Mr. Rogers.
Well, it was like by, so and so foundation, and we didn't know anything about that foundation or who those people were, and probably still wouldn't today.
Yeah.
Unless we went and looked it up to see what they, and if they're paying the bill, they're probably going to, control some portion of the agenda.
Well, they're hoping that the board's going to take time to study the impact that it would have on learning and stuff like that, because it has been a part of Alabama's story for decades. I mean, look, I'm 50. I'll be 57 this month. I can remember watching it when I was 3 years old. So
yeah, but think about this: we had a handful of channels, just a handful.
Yeah.
I mean, you could reach
2,
up there and turn a knob and
3.
go through your channels, and APT and PBS was one of them back then. Now we have so many outlets for everything; they've got to be very insignificant portion now of what people view.
Mm-hmm.
And I know somebody's going to say, well, what about the poor people? Well, I'm going to tell you what, I rarely see anybody walking around without a phone that has data that can access the internet.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. Hey, you find me somebody that wants a phone that does not have one.
Right.
Now, when the government gives money for phones, everybody's, going to need one. They're not going to pay for it themselves, but kind of feel like this is it's just time for it to go private.
No argument here.
No,
from me.
Just needs to go private. And
Yesterday, a massive plane crash, where at least 7 people were killed in Louisville, Kentucky. It was I saw a video. Somebody was watching it as it was coming down, and it came down and hit on its side, and it just did.
Oh yeah, the one from the truck
thing. Oh my gosh, it was.
Yeah, it was horrific.
Scary. Yeah. I don't know if the pilot survived. I don't know.
I don't think anybody on board.
So it was all of them?
Yeah. Yeah, well, they were headed to Hawaii, leaving Louisville, Kentucky, and headed to Hawaii. And apparently on takeoff, they had an engine come apart or something. And I don't even think the pilot was aware, because you see him taking off and climbing, and then all of a sudden it goes back down. That engine's got flames coming out of it about the time he what we call rotation, which is when you lift the nose wheel off the ground, the plane takes flight. And the plane took flight, but it not for long. It had a fire.
Just for a little bit. How does that happen?
You
have people that are supposed to check this stuff before you get in a plane.
Yeah.
How does a whole engine just fall out?
It's usually...
That's crazy.
Yeah. If you study aviation accidents, it's usually a series of failures. It's not just one thing. And with any accident, pretty much, it's not just one thing that presents that causes an accident. It's usually 3 things that cause an accident. Maybe the pilot missed something on pre-flight, which he really can't get up there and look at those engines because they're so high up. Maybe a maintenance guy skipped a step.
Yeah.
Maybe some guy that was, supposed to, may have been an inspection period on that, or maybe it was a flaw in the manufacturing process of that turbine.
Well, and this was a UPS plane, too.
It was loaded and it was full of fuel. It had a lot of fuel in it because it was about to make a 7-8 hour flight headed to Hawaii.
So it had cargo and
had cargo and everything.
And so some of the people that died were on the ground.
Yeah, I think they were, and they're probably going to have more. I don't know, because it looks like it went through some commercial, commercial buildings and commercial area there.
I see the I clicked on it and it popped up immediately a commercial. So the smoke from that thing is horrific.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That is wild.
Tens of thousands of gallons of fuel burning.
Gosh.
It was burning for hours too. I mean, to try to, they're trying to put out all these fires.
That is so sad. Oh my gosh, I hate to see stuff like that. I hate anytime anything happens close to the holidays. It almost seems like it's bad enough that it happens, but then it's just like compounded, because people are going to remember that holiday and associate. Here it is close to Thanksgiving. They're gonna, and it's people are putting up their Christmas trees. Right. They're going to associate it with being holiday time that it's happened, and it's awful. It's absolutely terrible. I just don't that's a UPS plane.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
even worse.
It flies that daily, flies that route probably. Think about all the inventory and items that were on that plane.
Huh?
I mean, not just the people, loss of lives is most important, number one. But think about all the inventory and items that people had on that plane that they were next day airing or whatever,
Yeah.
and hauling all these different items. There's no telling what was on that plane
Yeah. Oh,
as far as that goes.
Oh, that's true. Probably stuff that people really, really
Oh, yeah,
needed
packages,
too.
claims, documents.
And I hate to even that to be an issue because
But
you got loss of
it's
life. But
it's
this
just
is like
part
a
of
whole
it. Yeah.
thing here.
It's a part of it nobody thinks about,
Yeah.
I think I had packages on the one that crashed. So it was that FedEx or UPS that crashed in Birmingham many years back.
Really?
Yeah. You don't remember that? Killed the pilot and co-pilot. It would come out of Atlanta and come over here.
Vaguely?
It was FedEx or UPS that crashed up on the hills, by the Birmingham airport. And I had a package on there that was gone.
I'm trying to see wow. And see, the one video was from where we're far away. Now, this one is like close up. I guess it's from somebody's window. You can see. Oh, that's just awful.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see? Okay, I think, was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday, we talked about the guy that killed the 18-year-old for kicking his cart. Did we talk about that?
No, we did not talk about that.
Maybe I talked about it with Bill. I don't remember now. But a young boy, he was 18 years old. He got stabbed at Walmart after kicking this man's cart. He stabbed him multiple times and killed him.
Yeah.
Well, a lady has come forward and said that the system failed because the same man stabbed her. He came into a business that she worked in, and stabbed her and tried to take off with some stuff at. He stole keys from behind the desk and went outside to take a truck, and he ended up stabbing her. He stabbed her in the stomach and the head multiple times. He should have never been out of jail. What in the world?
Not.
He told me, she said when she was on the ground, he told her he wanted to watch her bleed out. And she had never met him, didn't know who he was, anything. Could you imagine? A doctor said that he was incompetent in 2022, and then he was evaluated by the same doctor and ruled competent. He pled guilty to one charge of aggravated assault for stabbing her in the stomach and in the head.
Aggravated assault, yeah.
What the what?
Not attempted murder, aggravated assault. Let's plea it down.
God help me. And when stuff like that happens, and then you have this stuff going on with August Gordon, you're like, I'm losing faith in our justice system completely. Yeah. When stuff like this happens. All right, it's 8:38. We're a little bit late taking a break. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some restaurants that are offering free meals all over the place, even some here locally. So y'all stay tuned. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Are you tired of big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Back. The time is 8:42. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy here with you, broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studios. I want to remind everybody we got a big event coming up this weekend. It is called, Therese, got my papers all mixed up. I did it to my own self. It is Crushing Addiction Rally. It's going to be at Goose Pond Park. It starts at 12 o'clock and goes until 5 this Saturday, November 8th. It's from Surrendered Ministries. They're putting this on. They're going to have monster trucks, crushing cars. The Rise and Heaven Bound are the two monster trucks. There's going to be music, testimony, skits, food, and other ministries that are going to be there. They have a whole schedule that goes on from 12 until 5. But you also have the opportunity to help tackle some of your habits, hurts, and hang-ups. And they're going to give you a sledgehammer, and they're going to have a car out there, and you get to just beat the snot out of it. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
And you get to do it for free. This is a free event. So
really?
Yes.
Cool.
Bring your kiddos out and be a part of this big day. Yeah, it's a big deal. Surrendered
cool.
Ministries is putting this on. I think that's fantastic.
Don't park your car in the wrong spot.
Don't do that. They might mistake your car for... Yeah, that would be bad.
Do not park the car in the wrong location.
And also, next Saturday, November the 15th, from 9 until 2, Calfee Cattle in Maplesville is having a big old farmer's market. They're going to have that at their location. Do you know where it is?
Yeah, they're out on 22 near
yeah.
Isabella, near Isabella. So,
yep.
You know.
They're going to have all kinds of delicious goods, unique gifts, and this is all to support your local farmers and artisans, because without our local farmers, we're not going to have any produce. We're not going to have any meat. It has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And these folks are the ones that help make that happen. And so we got to take care of our local people out
grow
here.
some good stuff out there.
Peaches, strawberries, and other stuff too. I mean, local honeys. You got handmade soaps. You got outside of just food, you have some other local things that benefit you. So they're going to have that, and that again is going to be next Saturday, November 15th, from 9 until 2. It's the fall market at Calfee Cattle there in Maplesville. So those are 2 things coming up the next 2 weeks. And I know that there's a lot of different open houses going on. Christmas open houses, I think there are going to be a bunch of those this weekend too. Lots of the downtown stores are going to have some of their open houses.
Really?
Go to the chamber website and you can see which ones are all participating in that, because I really don't know what days each one's having, and then they're going to have a collective one that's going to be coming soon too. I'm ready for downtown to look like Christmas like it did last year. Man, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was absolutely gorgeous, especially at night, because it gets dark earlier. I don't know if you've noticed that, but when the lights are on downtown, I just think it looks so good.
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I will. I'll try to find out when all the Christmas parades are, and we'll give a list of when those are going to be, so you can make plans to attend those as well. Let's see what else we got. That the shutdown that we're doing right now is it's officially reached the longest shutdown in history. I don't see any end in sight.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that the Democrats are wanting to put back in this big, beautiful bill is utterly asinine.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot even believe they have the gall to ask for some of it. Some of this stuff was, funding things in other countries that have zero to do with anything.
Yeah, dance lessons for somebody. And I would like to, what I would like to do though, and I've thought about this because I've heard all these crazy things, and the guy in Louisiana that's so good, so sharp, and he's a lot sharper than me because I can't even remember his name right now. John Kennedy, had put a list out there, and I was like, I think somebody should go over there and try to find these people and say, hey, did you take these dance lessons that were funded by the U.S. government? Because I'd like to see if the money actually got there.
Yeah, because I think the money is being earmarked for that, but I think it's not going.
Oh, it's probably funneled back into somebody.
This stuff is too shady.
Oh, it's really shady when you've got somebody that makes not a huge salary, but a really nice salary. But then they come out millionaires 3 or 4 years later. They're millionaires, multi-millionaires. Nancy Pelosi's made so much money and outperformed the stock market.
Yeah. But the thing is that Trump himself as president and everybody is blaming the Trump and the Republicans for the shutdown, when the shutdown is because of the Democrats wanting asinine things to be put back.
Yeah.
That we ultimately as taxpayers end up paying for.
Right.
I don't want to pay for that crap.
No.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to pay for anybody to have dance lessons.
That was the whole reason Elon Musk went through and tried to find out where all this money is going to, why we're so far in debt. That's why we're so far in debt. And
that's part of the problem. That's part of the reason that Musk and Trump kind of had their disagreement, because Musk thought Trump was going back and putting more of that money back out in the big, beautiful bill that he had just attempted to save.
Exactly, which to some degree, I understand you kind of got to...
Yeah, you got to meet in the middle with things.
Got to meet in the middle with things. But some of this stuff is just absolute
craziness. Just to line people's pot. Yeah, it's all scam now.
Well, it's got our country in an absolute disaster mode. I'm so worried about what's going to happen to people that are not getting paychecks with it being the holidays. I'm worried about, are these financial institutions going to be lenient on these people who can't pay their mortgages? Like, during COVID, they weren't allowed to do it. Now this is a bigger crisis, and they're not doing any provisions for these people.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are they gonna do?
Right.
Like, it's the government that is shut down. I mean, the government shut us down during COVID. It's the same thing. It's the same principle. So the same thing should apply.
Yeah.
Let's find some incentive money for them. Let's do something.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But at the same time, On the other side, you've got a lot of different entities, local, that are trying to pick up the slack for people who are not getting their benefits. Here in Chilton County, I know for a fact that we have Valley Grand Mexican Grill, free meals for kids. The Farmhouse Cafe, they are doing it. However, you must bring your SNAP card. It's for Thorsby residents and kids only. You have to bring proof of residency, and you have to ask for the owner, which I get why they're putting so many, because there was another restaurant in Thorsby, and she probably don't want me to call out who she is, so I'm just going to leave it at that. She was giving free meals to kids. People were calling up, I need 10 kids meals, you know. No, you don't. You're not going to just call up and do a takeout. You're going to get your rear end up, and you're going to go down there, and you're going to bring the kids with you, and then they'll get the free meal. Now, so here you got crawling out of the woodwork all these people that are trying to take advantage of a situation.
Well,
and it's like you can't do anything nice, anything good, because then the other people that just have ill intentions come and then try to ruin it for everybody.
And I mean, if you take advantage of the situation, which we know people are going to, you were a dirty dog.
Yeah, that's just sorry.
You were just a dirty, dirty dog if you come in and take advantage of the situation. Let the people that need it have it. And don't do it.
But Fox 6 has a list. You can go to... I don't know what, it's just their website. You can go on their website, and it says Feeding Alabamians. Restaurants offer free meals amid SNAP cuts. And there are some other areas that are offering stuff, some places in Birmingham. Now, Birmingham has come up with a few $1 million to help people that are on SNAP benefits. So they're going to get a little, it might not be much, but it's going to be something, you know. And the people that really, really need it, I worry about them. It's the people that don't need it but have somehow managed to work the system. You know, and I've heard some stories. And I heard a story yesterday that had me just really ticked off. If I say what it is, then it'll know how it got to me, and I'm not going to say it. But there are people out there that are lying and saying that they've got a situation at home that they don't have just so they can get the benefits. Meanwhile, you know, like what Dollar Bill was saying, he's struggling, you know, years ago before he made it good in radio, scraping up pennies out of his truck just to be able to do food. And then he goes to the grocery store, and there's a lady with wads of cash driving a Cadillac, getting SNAP benefits, trying to get beer and cigarettes on her, what SNAP, it was called food stamps back then, trying to get all this stuff on her food stamps, and is able to get all this stuff. And here he is, can't rub two pennies together hardly to get bologna and milk was all he was trying to get. And all because he made too much money. And this is back in the day before he made money.
And
that's why, you know, that's the thing about these benefits. There's too many people on it that don't deserve it or need it. They are perfectly capable of getting a job, but we have created a lazy situation, a lazy society, who now everybody wants something for nothing. And I get really, really sick of it, because there are people out there that really, really, really are in dire straits that need these benefits. And you've got people who aren't, that are taking the money too.
Well, because if somebody's going to give you money, if somebody's going to come out and just stick an envelope of money in your mailbox every month that'll cover your bills, are you going to get up and come to work?
No, that's what happened during COVID.
I mean, they just drop an envelope of money in your mailbox, and you don't have a lot of incentive to get up and come to work then. And if you don't like it, something happens at work, then you're like, well, I'm just out. I'm not going today, you know. Don't care because my check's going to be in my box every month.
Well, no stimulus check started hitting, and that people with lots of kids were getting $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 in their account. They were just like,
you know what they were doing?
Like going to work today.
They were going on vacation. Taking trips.
Well, and that's what it was. It was actually designed kind of for that, so people would still spend money doing things. But I will say that there were even some businesses that were taking advantage of that. They were getting the stimulus money per employee to help keep them paid, and they were applying for it and getting it, but they didn't need it.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that money got used, but guess who didn't benefit from it? The employees, who it was designed for.
Right.
They did not. And, you know, people were creating companies.
Yeah.
It was just,
To
I'm
get the
gonna
money, yeah.
I'm going to be Joe Blow Company, and therefore I need money to pay my employees, me, and therefore I need you to send me this grant money
Yep.
that you're giving and so all these fake businesses were coming up. So this is why we're in the mess we're in.
Right. Yeah.
Because what started out as a way to help people during the Depression has turned into, let's just help everybody who wants to be lazy and not work. And the people that really, really need it are over here scraping and scrambling, trying to get something.
You know, we've all ate our share of ramen noodles and gotten by. I remember.
It
I
wasn't
remember
ramen
the days.
noodles. It was tomato soup and macaroni noodles.
Yeah. I ate a lot of
Mixed it
soup,
together.
too. I ate a lot of soup. But I do remember eating like I said, you'd get the pack of ramen, you know, you get 5 for $1 or whatever you could get them for. And you'd make, you know, at least 2 meals a day out of those.
Mm-hmm. And I know they're probably not the healthiest thing in the world.
No, they're not.
either.
There's no really good nutritional value, probably nothing
I think
to
those
them.
noodles, they take 50 years to digest.
I don't even know if they're really any kind of food. I don't know if they're really any kind of food, but that's what we survived on because that's what we had to do because we either didn't qualify or didn't want to go out and get the government assistance. And it taught us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it taught us how to survive and get by.
Well, I worry at this point what's going to happen. I mean, not Christmas. Thanksgiving is in what? A little over 3 weeks.
Yeah.
People are going to need help.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Well, we had 8 Fridays last week until Christmas, so now we have 7.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming on quick.
It is coming on quick. It always does, though. October gets here, and you think, "Oh, I've got plenty of time," and the next thing you know, no, I don't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's right now. Things are scary. I don't know how else to.
Hopefully something will break. Somebody will give in. But everybody, it's not just one person's fault. Everybody's holding firm on this thing. You can't just blame it on one side or the other because everybody is holding firm. And if they're telling correctly that there's a bill out there to just continue like we're going and you just got to sign off on it, do it. This thing 3 months down the road and y'all sit down at the table and negotiate, you know. But I do think that, you know, we're not getting what we want, so we're just going to sit down and not go anywhere. That's not working.
Yeah, both sides are going to have to figure it out.
Yeah.
This is going to come a point where, you know, the other side can't get everything they want, but our side is going to, it's going to have to bend a little bit. We got to do something.
Yeah.
These people cannot keep going without a paycheck. Folks cannot keep going without the benefits that they need.
And I
that need it.
hadn't had time to really dive off in the offer, but what I've heard stated is that we can sign a continuation like 3 months or so or whatever for the current bill that we have
to keep going.
in place,
and they wouldn't even
that
do that.
everybody voted on, and they won't do that. That's where I come to the point where I'm like, okay, you're not wanting to negotiate. You're not wanting to do this. You'll sacrifice and make people suffer so you can get what you want and claim victory.
Yep. It's 8:58. Real quick, I got another story I wanted to talk about. Tish Hyman, you know who she is? She's a singer.
I have no clue.
She was a member at Gold's Gym, and she got her membership revoked because she sounded the alarms of a biological man inside of the women's locker room. He came in wearing a black sweater, earrings, and a necklace. After he followed her into the locker room, called her a name, and another male gym goer is stepping in to confront the man as she gets on him and says, and he's like, well, didn't you say that women like to see men's anatomy? And she's like, okay, you don't need to be in this locker room.
Yeah.
And then the gym worker pushes the male gym goer aside. And the Tish Hyman, she called for the man's membership to be revoked, and instead they revoked hers. She said, I'm a woman, and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. And you also have the right to not have one follow you in there, call you names, and then show you his anatomy just because. Yeah. That would send me, oh my gosh. Well, I mean, here's what's going to happen. Gold's Gym's going to regret that.
Yeah, they'll
decision.
backtrack, at some point. But, I mean, trying to please, of course, you can't please everybody. But trying to appease a smaller portion of the population to meet an agenda don't always work out so well for you.
I got to sneeze. This particular Gold's Gym is in. Whew,
She can't think because she's got to sneeze. Let's have it.
excuse me.
Oh,
That
bless
came
you.
out of nowhere. And here's it's showing another one where she is alternative lifestyle too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, she says she voted for Kamala Harris, and she says she's regretting that decision at this point. I don't know. I wouldn't want it. I don't care. I don't care what you identify as. I do not care.
Right. Yeah.
I don't care what you identify
Yeah.
as. But you better not follow me into the bathroom and start doing that kind of stuff, or we're gonna have an issue.
Yeah.
Seriously. Nobody has any. You should not expose yourself to anybody.
No.
He should have been out of there for that from the
Oh,
get-go.
yeah. Yeah, in a heartbeat, yeah.
Canceling her membership? That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, she needs to go somewhere else where they'll.
Now, she said a few choice words. They were not, they were, obscene.
Yeah.
Letting them know that she was not happy with how this went. And was she right for that? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
However, I can understand feeling that way.
Yeah.
I probably would too, I'll be honest. If some man dressed as a woman followed me into the women's locker room and started saying that kind of stuff to me, we would have a whole issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they'd be a big issue,
But
And you shouldn't get in trouble for,
right.
That's
it. All right, it's 9:01. That is going to do it for us today on Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Thank you, Andy, for coming in and bailing me out.
Was baiting. I sent him a text.
There he is.
And
I
he
thought I was going to have to
responded.
get up and turn it off myself. He's been enjoying himself today.
He has.
He's
been
let us go
wandering
long
around.
2 times for sure. But
And guiding new listeners on how to get that out.
oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got to do that. We want to make sure
Technical
they're able to get
support,
to us. Whatever we got to do, we will do. All right. Y'all have a great Wednesday. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching and listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Have a great one.